Topic number 2 on AmazingWeddingsTV.com, episode 2, is the DJ song library. How many songs are in it? Does size matter? I see so many DJ sites that the first point they make, why you should hire me, is because I have 15,000 songs, or 20,000 songs, or 50,000 songs. And to me, that is the worst point to focus on, and there's multiple reasons why. First thing is, we try to separate ourselves from the example I made earlier, the iPod solution, and from other DJs. But the music, if you're a DJ, the music is the exact same. When you play, Lady Marmalade, or you play Gold Digger, or you play, some Motown songs, you're playing the exact same song. So that is not a differentiator. Don't make yourself a commodity by simply talking about the number of songs you have, because anybody can have the same number of songs. And no matter how many songs you think you have, somebody out there has one more song than you. And if that's the case, then by simple math, they should be the one that should get hired over you. All right? And again, we're trying to illustrate to brides, if you're out there, we want you to understand that it's not about the size of the library. It's about what we can do to make your night what? Fun, remarkable, memorable, and unique. And an iPod can't do it, and a lot of DJs with bigger libraries can't do it. So it's not about the number of songs, it's about playing the right song at the right time to make that party just hyped. And my goal when I play any given song is I want to look around that room and I want to see somebody throw their hands up, turn their head, grab their friends and say, man, we gotta dance to this song, and just spark some memory. And that's what it's really about, because ultimately you're going to hear 50, 60 songs in a given night. And 98% of the songs that you're going to hear at a wedding reception, every single DJ has those songs, okay? It's that extra 2% that are going to be different for this wedding that you put in at the right time. Those 2%, that's what they're going to remember, that you played that one song here, that one song there. So that's what you need to make sure you have. Now, any reputable DJ who's got a website, a business card, equipment, and has done the work to get this job, he's going to have all that music. But having that 2%, that meeting we talked about with the bride and groom ahead of time, that's when you can start talking about what it is, what songs they want to hear, or don't want to hear, that are going to make that night perfect for them. There's that one song that they have to hear, and it's got to be played at just the right time of the night to make it perfect. So that's what you want to focus on, is that meeting, okay? Talk to them and learn. So the key, again, focus on playing the right song at the right time, and take that to your website and talk about that. Take that statement off about how many songs you have, and talk about, we specialize in working with brides and grooms to make sure that we script an evening of music that is absolutely perfect and that gives you the night you've always dreamed about. And really, doesn't that sound better than saying we have 50,000 songs? Seriously. Secondly, here's the other reason why that statement doesn't matter anymore. Technology. We're in 2010, and there are tools that we have available that make that an irrelevant point. And if you can illustrate to brides that you have those tools, then you don't need to talk about how many songs you have. So I don't know about you guys, but I keep my iPhone with me at all times. It's on my side. And if a bride or a groom or Uncle John from St. Louis comes up to me and requests a song that, God forbid, I don't have, you know what it does? It takes me going on here to the iTunes music store, and if you can see it, there's a little plug right here where I can put an audio cable in and run out to my mixer. If there was a song that I didn't have, within 3 minutes, I'm online buying that song, downloading it, and I'm playing it. So really, you say you have 50,000 songs, I don't care. I have every song ever made available at my fingertips. And if you don't have an iPhone, many halls these days, most halls in major cities and in metropolitan areas, have wireless internet. They've got wireless access to the internet. And if you're DJing from a laptop, which most guys are, you can buy the songs right there on your laptop. And even some DJ software has a store built into the DJ software that allows you to go buy music. So you've got these tools, utilize those tools, talk about those things on your internet, talk about the ability, not about how many songs you have, but you have the ability to not only talk with them and script out a perfect night, but to get any tools on the fly so that you have the resources you need to be exactly the vendor that they always wanted. Okay, so that's one tool. The other tool is that I want to talk about. There are a lot of software applications, web-enabled software applications, and by that I mean you use your Safari if you're on a Mac, or Firefox or Internet Explorer to access a web-based portal. One example is DJ Intelligence right now is a big one, where you can have a tool on your website for a bride to go on ahead of time and select those songs that she wants to hear, and you can use that to build your playlist ahead of time and make sure that if there's any songs you don't have, that you can make sure you have those. So there's so many tools available to help you as a vendor or as a bride plan out that night and make it perfect. That talking about the number of songs you have in your library, again, it commoditizes us, and we are not a commodity. We are a living, breathing factor in what makes that night fun, remarkable, memorable, and unique. And that's what it's all about. So forget the number of songs in your library. Focus on what you can do as a vendor to make that night perfect for the bride. And if you're a bride, don't look at that. I mean, if you ask questions about are they insured and this, there are business type questions you want to ask. But once you get past that point and you realize you've got a business person who can technically be there for you, then get to the nitty-gritty, which is what can you do to make my night unique, memorable, remarkable, and more fun. So I'd love to hear your comments on that, because I know this is going to spark some debate, especially from the guys who have the 50,000 song libraries on their listed on their site. But again, that's what it's all about. We're building a community here, and ultimately, out of that discussion, we just want to make sure everybody can get better and have more fun. So those are the two topics. Sounds like somebody wants to talk to me here. Hold on one second. Let me mute that. Somebody's already wanted to talk to me about it, and we'll see what they have to say. But again, listen, that's it for this episode, y'all. AmazingWeddingsTV.com. Head on out there, talk about these two topics that we reviewed tonight. We've got so many cool things coming up. If you got requests for things you'd like to hear me talk about, or go out and find more information about, by all means, hit me up. My email is draff@amazingweddingstv.com. Until next time, let's make this fun, y'all. Have a good night, have a good day, have a good week, whatever it is. Check us out. We'll see you soon. Peace.